Hello everyone! My name is Ross. I play Fulton Battlestone, Beelzeboob and Basco Mops for the Danger Club podcast. I just wanted to give a huge thank you for downloading these latest episodes of the Lockdown Legends during this crazy, crazy time. So big up yourselves. Thank you. If you want to talk about us, reach us on Facebook, Instagram, and you can always leave us a review on iTunes as well. That would really help us out. So, have a wonderful day. See you later.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
Little blue-skinned goblin.
My pinto crust.
With a B or a P?
Oh, with a baby.
Come on over. It's fine. I lost my dog. Oh, I'm a bit sad.
I do have some rope, actually. You should have said before I swam across.
Watch this.
Creevy is never seen again.
Hey there! You gonna help old Tom out? He's sure in a bit of a pickle.
Bungee Fungal Mouth makes its way threateningly towards all of you.
The adventure continues now.
Is this the latest we've ever recorded an episode?
Definitely.
Yes,
Danger
I believe it
Lates.
is.
Keira Knightley,
This
It
is
is-
Danger Club Nights.
This is Danger
Knight
Club Nights.
Rider.
What's different about Danger Club Nights to regular Danger Club? Is it sexier? Is it edgier? Is it just...
We are
No,
actually.
it's the opposite. So we take it back. We take it back a notch. We do less swearing.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's actually kid-friendly.
It's less sexy. Yeah, it's more kid friendly. Yeah.
because
I'd like to
most
think,
parents are up. So, yeah.
instead of the usual sort of lobby music that Colin puts over the beginning intro, we could put a bit of smooth jazz, maybe. Just something soothing those early morning lights.
Done.
Well, let's start that intro and find out what kind of smooth jazz we end up with. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the very late Danger Club podcast.
Wee-oo.
It's very nice music. I'm pretending.
I like to think that we're actual knights. That we just got suited up in plate armor for this, because it would be the Danger Club Knights.
Excellent.
Which makes it
Here
sound
we
like
are.
a sort of American football team. The Danger Club Knights.
Yeah.
Sorry, I hoped it was Coco, Dan, to be honest.
Oh man,
Danger
no,
Club
get
Knights.
Ovaltine. I mean, this episode would be over. Be done. Literally one sip.
Yeah, you win. Yeah, you're done.
Over.
Never find out what-
14.
I just had a bit of CBD. I might not get through the next 5
Oh my god.
Do you know what I mean?
Living dangerously, sir. We may never find out what happens to Shmi in Beelzeboob's story. It would be very apt for the kind of story Beelzeboob is telling in the kind of place he's telling it. If he just sort of trailed off and just never finished the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I quite like the
dwarves are
idea of
left
a
confused.
medieval style story that's just sort of it builds up, and then they all died. It just ends like that, just on a complete boom. There you go, done.
But
Yeah.
instead, we are going to finish this story and we are going to find out what has happened to Beelzeboob and to his glorious friends who are rapidly losing. Last time we lost Creevy. He was washed away by a river that took an awful long time to solve. The river was very much your owl.
The adventure's been shortened.
There was a Moby Dick in there somewhere, and I'm not sure if the Moby Dick was the Pearl, the river, or just Creevy himself. Maybe he was his own Moby Dick. Who knows?
Let's find out what happens with this. So you've met a new friend potentially. Who's a halfling called what was his name again, Scott?
Old Tom.
Old
Spelt-
Tom.
Spelt OLTHOM.
It's got to be TH, innit? It's got to be TH.
Tremendous.
He's a gutsy halfling as well, so you know.
Oh, he ain't gonna quit. But he is still tied to a post at the moment by
Yeah.
this group of leaf people who appear to be intent on sacrificing him to their giant fungus monster friend, who is now crawling out of the underbrush and coming menacingly towards all of you. And I will remind you of exactly where we left it off last time. It's that we're all going to roll for initiative.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
While we're doing that, Dan, can you just tell us again what kind of mouth has it got?
Oh, you know, sort of spongy fungal.
I thought it was a fungy spungy. Wasn't it spungy?
Hungle Spungle Mouth, wasn't it? Hingity Fingle.
Zippy George and Spungle.
Are we going to do this? Are we going to do this fight to like smooth jazz as well? Or
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think everything in this. I think this is the smooth jazz episode.
so this is just pure saxophone.
Yeah. I think this is like.
I don't think there's much room for error.
Oh.
Come on, it's late.
Fun guy.
If you can find anything by the crazy sax guy from, is it the Lost Boys that has the guy doing the sax solo all the time for no reason?
Copyright.
I know who that guy is.
Yeah,
I've got
if you
him
can
down,
find.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously that from that movie is copyrighted, but if we can just track that guy down and be like, can you do us an original piece?
Do you know what? He's
Crazy
actually.
sax music.
I saw an interview with him recently. He's actually quite famous, and he was a backing dancer for Tina Turner for like years and years and years and years. And then he did that one film, and that's all that people know him for. But it's like, oh, the sax guy from the Lost Boys.
Rather than being, they know him for his one starring role in the Lost Boys, rather than his years of being in the background in Tina Turner videos.
Well, no, apparently like, he used to, because all that kind of he used to be buff and on stage, and like he'd been known for it. Like he toured with Tina Turner, all that kind of stuff. And
This is riveting.
there we go.
Ross.
We have just.
He said the word river.
I mean, we have just been through a river deep,
Yeah.
and we're up to
There
a
you
mountain
go.
high. So
Definitely wasn't.
Hey-oh.
See, somebody doesn't like sax. That wasn't even a pun. Like sax. Anyway, I got 10.
You got you're jumping in, are you there, James?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, jumping in high, jumping in like it's a fast-flowing river of initiative with a 10.
All right. What else? Ross, what you got?
20.
20 for Ross. Drum, what you got?
9.
9 for Drummond. Colin,
got a little 12.
12. Scott,
I got 13. Hooey!
13 for Scott. And it would be my time to ask James, but he rudely jumped in before everyone else, so he's already missed his go. So the first person to act is Beelzeboob Bigsby the Third.
Okay. I'm going to throw an alchemist fire because I think I still got one. Yeah, I've still got one left. So I'm going to use that and throw my at the big mushroomy, mouthy mushroom thing.
Fungi Spungleman.
Yeah, Fungi Spungleman the Third. That's a natural 1.
That is a fumble.
That is a fumble. I will draw us
Every
a fumble card. I can't wait till we're back together so we can I can give you these two.
At least I don't have to keep this one until the rest of my fucking campaign.
Hey, let's not.
Won't you?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, maybe Beelzeboob still got this card, and it's just going to appear next to his current character.
It was the 1 year anniversary of that the other day. So this counts as a spell attack, doesn't it? The using a bomb.
Yeah.
Everything to fear. You are frightened 3.
Shit.
See,
Jesus.
You have the frightened status, which means frightened. I don't know if you've ever had frightened 3. Let's see. Frightened. You are gripped by fear and struggle to control your nerves. The frightened condition always includes a value. You take a status penalty equal to this value for all checks and DCs, unless specified otherwise. At the end of each turn, your value decreases by 1. So you have a -3 to all of your rolls. Each round, it will reduce by 1 until you're finally not frightened anymore.
Cool. So that was my
just to get
first
this
hit.
straight, you've terrified yourself with your own alchemist fire to such a state that for the next 18
Well, I
seconds
got a little
you're literally
flashback.
paranoid.
Because
I got a
The last
flashback of
time
when
we
I burned
used it-
myself.
Yeah. What did you get a flashback to, Ross? Take us back there.
I got a flashback to when I was first mixing an alchemist fire in my lab, and it blew up in my face and horribly scarred my face and burned my.
Are we doing a flashback within a flashback?
Going
Yeah,
full Alexandre Dumas.
Yeah, so I got a flashback of that in the flashback that we're having.
Okay,
The flashback. And then the second go, I'm going to pull out my dagger, and then the third, I'm going to just stab it.
Okay.
Is that within the
All right,
flashback or?
Flashback within a flashback. That's a natural one again.
Now remember to take -3 off that as well. So,
Good God.
hang on. So this is. Does he get a second fumble?
Why
card?
didn't I lie? You're not even in the room. I could have just lied.
Could have just lied.
We're getting another fumble card, everybody. This is this special is going out in the most Beelzebub way.
Look,
This
Ross,
is
you,
a
melee
you,
attack.
you cannot die. Like, this is your backstory, all right? Just
A fumble within a fumble.
What if he does?
Broken halved. Your weapon is broken.
I just stick it into the ground, and there's like it just snaps in. Off. I'm like, oh, I throw the handle at him, but
You've like inceptioned yourself backwards, man. Like through into. Oh dear.
Yeah, dude, Beelzebub should never do flashbacks on himself. Wow, there's clearly like...
Yeah.
That is
good work.
well, that was a tremendous round.
That was an excellent round.
Really worth the initiative.
Oh, I'm terrified of fire. Oh, I broke my dagger.
The fungus
He's incepted
creature
himself to death.
slithers along the ground towards all of you on its various fungal legs until it gets up close to you. As it does, vents open in its sort of mushroomy head, and just clouds of spores begin pouring out of it all over the area. I need everybody to go ahead and make a fortitude save for me, please.
Oh, it's good. It's a 20 for Binto.
That's a pass for Binto.
15 from Boopy.
That is a fail for Poopy.
Ah, what?
I got a natural 20. I got 22.
Oh, nice. That is a pass for Shmee.
Oh.
I got a 16.
That is a pass for... And actually, tell a lie, you don't have to make one, old Tom, because you are still tied to a post, so you're a little way away from where... But that would have passed anyway. Beelzebub?
19 for Beelzebub.
A 19, that's a pass for Beelzebub. So it is only Poopy that fails. Everyone else manages to shrug off the effects of the spores. So, but it's not a critical fail, at least. So you take 1 persistent poison damage. So you're going to be taking poison damage every turn from the spores until you manage to pass a DC 16 until you manage to pass a check to stop that. Okay, you take roll a 15. So it's a DC 15 flat check at the end of your turn to stop taking that damage. But we'll find out how that goes as the rest of the fight moves on. Because next up it is old Tom. You're still tied. You're tied to a post, but you may have options that you can do. What would you like to do to get out of your current precarious situation?
Well, old Tom surely in a bit of a pickle right now. There are some fellas here and they're gonna rescue me, sure as anything. And emboldened by their presence, I would like to try and... I've been thinking about this. I think the only thing I can do is try and break free of the bonds. I try to slip my hands free. Is that a thing?
Yeah. You can try that. So you can try I'll let you try an acrobatics or a thievery. If you've got a thievery, you could use that to try and get the ropes loose.
Well, these hands are made for paddling onyx, and now they're gonna slip on out of these bonds, y'all. Ho-ho-wee! That's a 14.
14. You don't quite manage to get free. You manage to loosen the ropes, but you're not quite free yet. Do you want to try again with another action?
Sure. That's a 15.
The 15. Finally, you manage to slip the ropes free with the loosening you've done, and you manage to slip out from your bonds. You are now free. You've got one action left.
I run. Just because I assume it feels like I'm quite close to Spungy Mouth fanged thing.
Relatively, yeah.
I run and just join these guys, like just run away and try and get myself behind these guys.
They're standing right near Fungy Spunglemouth. Went for them rather than for you. So they are fighting Fungi.
In which case, I'm going to whip out my sling And with a little chunk of onyx in it, I'm just going to wear it around and fling it at Fungy Spungle Man in blatant disregard
the
of...
swing. You fling the sling.
Oh, that sucks balls. That's a 10.
As a 10, that 10 ain't gonna do nothing.
Ain't nothing around here.
Shmee, what's going down?
All right, I'm going to sling my thing. Oh, am I right next to it, actually?
You're relatively close. Yeah, you are next to it at the moment.
So I'm in reach of it. I could sort of swipe at it with my claws.
You could claw it if you wanted to, yeah.
All right, I'm going to claw this thing. I don't know why I'm adopting your accent. I am going to claw this thing. Here we go. Oh, shit. That's 11.
An 11, no good.
All right, do I take a minus to this one?
Yeah, you get a -4 to this.
Okay, that's not going to hit. And -10. Here we go. Jeez Louise. I should have run away.
You flail away at the pile of fungus.
Just oh no! Just waving my arms around like an idiot.
There is not much room to maneuver for you, and you're not able to land that hit.
Second time for that joke.
No DM puns. No DM puns.
I'm sick of this. I'm never allowed to make puns. You guys are allowed to make puns all the time. And any time
You get to do
it,
the episode titles.
That's fair. I create the master pun. Right, James.
All right, from Spungy Fungal Bungle Mouth. Take this.
I'm going to try and stab it with my spear, which has reach. I presume I'm in range.
Wee. Oh, it's good. I hit it for 26. 21. No, 20.
20.
Does 21 a hit?
21 is a hit. 21 is
Yes!
Are you going to wait till I say that before you say whether it's 26 or not?
No.
21 is a hit.
You
Roll some
can trust
damage.
me.
This is a D8. A D8, everybody. Here we go. It's... Oh, my God. I hit it for... so is it D8 plus my strength modifier?
Yes.
Then it is 11 points of damage. Max damage.
Very nice.
Yes.
You stab it with all of your strength, impaling it with your spear and pulling it out, sending clouds of spores pouring out of the wound that you stab in it. What would you like to do with your other actions?
Now, if I change my weapon, do I still take the minus to hit?
You do, yes.
Ah, damn it. I'm just going to try and stab at the spear again.
Go for it.
Take another one. Oh, no.
Nope.
I'll go for the natural 20. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I just sort of flail ineffectually with my spear after this massive hit, being like, and that's it.
Okay, Poopy Sweeps.
Poopy Sweeps does the same spear attack. There's no dog. So just spear attacks, really. Yeah. No, there's no dogs, so just spears. And ooh.
There's no dogs, there's just spears. I think there's a historical quote there. There's no dogs, just spears.
And yeah, it's like 8.
8 ain't no good. Should have brought a dog.
It's not going to work, is it?
Nothing.
Should have brought a dog.
I don't really have anything else to go for it with. Same thing, yet less than that. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. How many do I have to take off?
10.
My third attack. 10. That in that case, it's 15.
15, not a hit. Good
Crap.
go, but not a hit.
All right. Well, that's it. That's all he's got.
No good. All right, then that's it for you. We come back. Well, no, it's not quite it for you because you take 1 point of poison damage from the spores.
Oh yeah.
And now I would like you, if you're still alive after that, I would like you to make a DC 15 flat check. So roll a D20 and tell me if you get 15 or higher.
Nope. Do not.
All right, so you're still poisoned. You're still going to be taking a 15 every round.
Right.
Beelzeboob Bigsby the Third.
Having destroyed my only weapon, well, apart from my sling, I'm going to get out my sling and shoot the fungus thing.
Sling that thing.
That's not great. 8.
8, no good. All right, I'll do it again.
Woo-wee. So it's -5, yeah?
-5.
Okie dokie. So 16.
16. That is not a hit. I thought it was, but I was like, oh no.
Do I have one more action?
You got one more action.
All right, I got to get in that netty twin. Oh, it's 19. So so that's
this is not going to be a hit. Guaranteed.
Yeah, we're just enjoying the noises.
yeah, it's a 13.
13. Nowhere close.
Yep. Nope. Yeah.
Which means it's its go. So it is going to look at the people that hurt it the most, and that is definitely Bento right now. Or Binto. So
I feel good.
It's going to try and punch Binto with one of its fungal arms. Let's get old Bad Moon in here.
Oh no, don't do that.
No.
Why are you doing this?
23.
Oh no. Yes, that's a hit.
Hits you for
Goodbye, everybody.
3 points of damage.
Oh, I'm still alive. Yes.
Still just about alive.
I could do this all, for about another 6 seconds, actually.
And
it
then
Oh.
it is going to. Then it turns around and shoots a spore pod at old Tom.
Oh no! Haven't even hit yet. I got so much prospecting to do.
And you won't have been hit now. That was only a 10.
Oh wait, I survived.
It's final one. It's going to go for that natural 20 against Bento. Why not? Nah. Nothing. No good.
Yeah, you have to try harder than that.
It is old Tom's go.
All right, these fellas seem competent. I'm sure we're gonna help them out. And I just whirl my sling around and unleash a volley of shots at Spungle Fourpod.
The third.
Yes! God, yes! Ooh, I got 22.
22 is a hit.
All right. 5 points of damage.
You deal 5 points of damage to the creature. It's still alive.
I'm gonna do it again.
Damage.
I'm gonna bring it down. Hoo-hoo. 18.
An 18 is a miss.
Oh no! I'm going to take my other action to move further away, and go and shake my fist at it and be like, "I don't respect you or your mushroom god."
Put a bit of distance between you. The leafy guys start chanting and just banging their spears on the ground, singing ritualistically as the fungus monster bears down on all of you. They've seen this countless times before because of very poor safety signage in the Arboretum, letting people wander in all the time. Colin, it is Shmee's go. What you got?
I really want to be the champignon in this group. Oh, here we go.
Oh, that was good.
I mean, it was good. It was good. And no one else reacted. I was like, oh, I got
I know
that
you
one.
all just looked at me and went,
No, that was good. Hey, man, I was there. I was
It
there.
was great.
I was like,
I'm definitely with you.
The trouble is, I did the classic thing because I'm looking at us all pictures. I smiled and nodded. I was like, yes, because no one's going to see that. No one's going to see that at all. So I'm sorry,
add
Colin.
in,
I
like,
should.
a big laughter track, like.
yeah, there was some old school love there, like Caragor and MZ.
Oh yeah.
Oh. And now I can see you both crying, but like the listeners can't see this, guys. This is wasted. God
Just
crying.
make the magic happen.
I'm going to try and tear my razor claws at this thing again. Here we go
Yeah.
with my razor claws. Yes, a natural 20.
Yay!
Critical hit.
A
Let's
critical.
go ahead. We're going to grab you a critical card. They're all raining in on this one. It's a. Do you want piercing or slashing?
Let's take the slashings.
I think we're slashing with claws.
Slashing. Finger-tipped. Ooh.
Oh, I think I might go have a shower.
Normal damage. Until healed, the target is clumsy 1 and can't use one of its hands.
Clumsy.
Yeah,
Whee.
got the old clumsy.
Whee.
Clumsy has been the status of these flashbacks, hasn't it? It is now clumsy. It's got -1 to its dex base attacks, and one of its hands. As you just chop the fingers off one of its hands, a little
still
pile
just
of mushrooms
one-
lands at your head.
Just 1d6 damage.
Just
right?
your regular damage. Yeah, it does normal damage.
It's only a 1. It's only a 1.
Takes 1 point of damage.
After that,
It's got no
Gotta
fungal
love-
it
fingers.
takes 1
love
point
a
of damage,
crit.
but I've taken a hand off. That's nice.
Taken one of its hands off. You made it clumsy. You lowered some of its damage, its attacks. You made a good mushroom pun. It's been a good round. It's been a solid round, and you got 2 actions left.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, all right. Totally forgot
Hang
about
over
that.
now, baby.
Smack him again. That is -4. That's 20. That's 16.
Oh, no good.
Okay. I'm going to use my action, my last one, to move a little bit further away, along with my new friend Tom, and go. Yes, this is a good idea. I shake my fist as well.
Shake your fist. You got long claws. You shake them like that. That's how you
Put
do
some
it.
distance there. Bento the snow
right.
goblin.
Right, here we go. Time to stab.
And he... Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's a 19.
19 will do you. 19 will do
Yeah,
it.
okay, here we come. Here comes the 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage is still 5 points of damage. That is good damage. It's still up. You plunge the spear into it again and take another section of mushroom off. There's a big sort of gash in the side of it now, just spores just tumbling out of it. It's going...
Right.
It reaches around all of you.
All right, let's try that again. Here we go. Oh yes, that's 20.
20's a hit.
Yes, I've got your number.
bring this thing
That is 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage.
Shit.
And you kill the giant mushroom.
Yes. Down you go.
You swing the
Bento.
spear and slash it open.
Bento boxed.
Oh.
Yeah, well, yes, I mean Bento really, but yes, I see what you can.
Oh, come on! You could have let me have that.
No.
Nice work.
The Leshies fall to their knees and begin bowing before all of you, having defeated their mushroomy champion.
We've got a
They just
small
let
army of
them fall.
leshies now to work.
I am your god. Yes.
They all kneel before Bento.
Poopy Sweet starts sweeping them all away.
Oh, what are you doing? No, these are my followers. I will be their god. I will grow.
Are you sure? I thought that
No, sweep them away. Sweep them away.
I was sweeping them away.
Old Tom comes over excitedly and takes his hat off and sweeps a sort of bow at the rest of them. Go, well, fellas, I'm sure glad you turned up. Hooey! I was sure my box was bento. Just saying. I'm Old Tom. It's a pleasure to meet y'all. These fellas they didn't want to trade any onyx. I was panning down by that river, y'all, and I couldn't find any onyx in the river. That river sure ain't gonna yield any pearls either, it turns out. Anyway, I was looking to trade maybe somewhere else where they weren't gonna sacrifice me to their spongy gods. What are your names?
Yeah, my name is Beelzeboob Bixby III.
Pleasure to meet you, charmed, I'm sure.
Poopy Schwips.
Yes, and my name is Shmi Shleem.
And I am Bento Croft.
Sorry, I didn't know if the Shmee fella finished talking or not, because, anyway, pleasure to meet you both, charmed, I'm sure.
I think we should go.
Yes.
We're so close. I can almost smell the air above onto the tower.
What does it
You
smell
can
like?
smell the air?
Yes. It is a very
We're heading
bloody
somewhere
smell.
important, right?
Yes, we're going to the tower to contact my friend.
Why are you going there?
Because we got to get out of here. It is dangerous.
Well, yeah, it is.
I was told there were mammoths, but there's no mammoth here. Oh. Good, let's go.
Would you like to come with us, Tom?
Oh, well, sure. I can do with a little bit of security for my mercantile operation here down by the river. Ain't going so well. Hey, you there. You clumsy man with the vials. You looking pretty beat up there. I got just something for you. Do you want to drink some of my tincture, boy?
No.
Hey, speak up there. I can't hear y'all. Wow, it's almost like you're just saying words in the back of your throat. I said I got some tincture for you. You want to drink it? Make you feel all better. It's not snake oil. I promise you.
No, I'm okay. I'm fine.
Just drink it. Drink it.
No.
I feel like you should drink it. Maybe it's
all right, well, never mind. Just trying to keep the main character alive, but don't mind me. I'll give it to literally anybody else. I don't give a shit.
I'll take some.
Poopy, take it.
Yes, I will take some too.
All right, that's three of y'all. What I'm going to do is a nice little fair thing here. I'm just going to toss it right up in the air. Whoever catches it gets it. It's the old mercantile way. Onyx traders. And I toss up the healing potion into the air.
I'll make an acrobatics check. 17 on acrobatics to catch it.
You acrobatics check. Natural 20.
Oh.
Shmi snatches it from the air unless Poopy has got anything better.
No, definitely not. No.
Okay. Shmi, you catch the bottle from the air.
Oh, this is
1d8.
This is the healing potions. You should take this, Beelzeboob. Because
that's what I said.
It will actually make you feel better.
No, honestly, I literally haven't taken any damage in this entire adventure.
Has anybody taken some damage?
I don't know. Really, mostly you've all died for me, which is nice.
Has anybody here taken some damage?
I've taken damage.
Well, maybe you should have these then.
Okay, I'll take it.
In fact, Poopy, you take one more point of poison damage and give me a roll to see if you recover a flat check.
Okay. No, natural 1.
Natural 1. Okay, cool. So go ahead and drink your potion if you would like to.
Okay.
Give yourself
taking it.
1d8 hit points back.
Thanks very much.
That's made with lizard oil. I'll grind the lizards myself back home. You gotta grind them up. I got some lizards in my socks right now. You want some of my lizards?
No.
So to make it quick,
okay.
Roman, if you can, now you've done that. If you can roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
And tell me, did you get over 15?
Yes, I did.
You did. All right. Just take 1 point of damage, and the poison leaves your system. You're cured of the poison.
That's lucky.
Poopy does not die a horrible fungal death.
I thought he was going to go then. Anyway, all right, yeah. Cool. Yep. Good.
Because we all know that anything that dies from fungus never has a horrible death. Like, that never happens in nature.
We need to get out of here, my friends.
Yes.
Let us go.
Let us go.
Yes.
All right, you make your way finally through the underbrush with the leshies. What are you doing with the leshies? Have you just swept them away?
Come with us. The leshies.
Sweat.
You sweep the leshies away. They
Bye-bye,
attempt to
leshies.
follow you, but unfortunately they weigh basically nothing because they're leaf leshies. So the sweeping just kind of blows them away, and they just kind of drift off. They all land in the river, and you see them all just being washed away to rejoin the dog.
Autumn losses.
Gone on exodus.
Finally, you reach the edge of the arboretum and you make your way out. You can still hear the sounds of fighting elsewhere in the district, and every now and then, looking around the corner, you can see groups of men running around, groups of men and women running around fighting, and then other creatures jumping out at them. Like, there's still chaos going on in other places. You make your way out of the arboretum into a large town square, where there is a water fountain, a huge water fountain centre, which is formed around an enormous armoured fist, which appears to be coming up out of the ground. It has a fountain built around it. Water is spraying from the top of the fist. There is a plaque on the bottom that says the Titan's Fountain. It says the voice of a true hero will return Absalom's protector. Next to it. Beyond it, you can see a rickety path leading up to where there is a crumbling cliff with a single wizard's tower hanging off the side of the cliff.
It's a riddle.
The entire way we've been going up, old Tom's just been back with Poopy in the back, just being like, "Hey there, do you like that little oil there? I got you some more. I can sell you anything you like. Do you want a little vial of something? I got a little tincture. I got a little oil. I got a little sarsaparilla. You want any of that?"
Poopy's bought everything that he offered him. He's now broke.
Oh, boy.
Bought all of
Where did
it.
he get his fucking money from?
I mean, he had a bunch of money.
It's made
he
of
hasn't
poop.
got any anymore. Yeah, he worked for a family that had a lot of money for a long time. So he had a back pocket of poopy coins, which kept him going for a long time. And now he spent it all on this guy.
I mean, did you convert your old money into the new money currency that we had to do at the beginning of
Yeah,
he's using first edition money, so he's rich as anything.
from shitty to poopy. Yes,
Yeah.
I did that. Yeah, exactly.
Old Tom takes
yeah.
your shit money.
Yep, and Poopy takes everything from you and takes everything that you've given him.
You're welcome.
All the
It's
oil.
nice to have a customer. And if anything don't work, you can't come back to me. And that's an old Tom promise. All right, now, let's look at this riddle here.
Dirty cash.
It says about a hero. Don't worry. I will speak to this fountain. I am Beelzeboob Bixby III, and I am the hero of Absalom and the precipice courtier.
You hear a rumble. The what?
Please, 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 come on, please.
A voice rumbles from below. It says, "What heroic deeds have you done?"
I saved my friends from certain death.
He has been my mentor, the guy who has inspired everything I have ever done.
It's literally, Ross just said earlier, as Beelzeboob went,
I just let you all die for me.
I burned somebody and
Make a deception check, Beelzeboob, to lie to the fountain about the good you have done.
Poopy meant that, by the way.
17.
Poopy did. The fist clenches. You see it move. The fountain replies, "Yes, truly, the enemies of Absalom have been found." The fist shakes and then reaches out and opens and flexes and then reaches down and just kind of grips the ground and starts to pull. And as you do, a huge metal arm starts to pull out of the ground on the other side of it. Until it pull that, and then the ground, the whole square starts to crack and break, and a huge metal head with steam coming out of the vents in the side of it starts to pull itself out as this 40-foot tall metal construct begins to rip its way out of the cobbles from around. With the fountain starts tumbling around it as it starts to pull itself out. What would you all like to do?
Why did they ever need people to come down here and cleanse this place? They got a 40-foot guardian ready to go down here. What the hell?
Yeah,
Let's run! Get us out! Get out! Let's go!
I think we should run away.
Yes, I think.
Poopy doesn't take that advice and attacks it wholeheartedly.
Go ahead, Poopy. Go ahead and make an attack roll, Poopy.
Gonna do that right now. The attack is a 19 with his long spear, saying, "For the love of you."
That is a miss.
Turned into Beelzebub.
Exactly.
The creature then turns to look at Poopy. A vent opens in the front of its face, and it just fires a beam of fire down at Poopy. Poopy, that is
Like the thing from Thor.
Yeah.
That is a hit. That might be what is your AC, Poopy?
14.
14. That's a critical hit.
Oh god.
So Poopy takes 32 points of damage and fire damage.
I mean, he only had 9 left, so
that is massive damage rules in effect there. Poopy is just vaporized by.
He's dead.
Is he just got his?
That was almost the same as like MZ's. Like
He's just got his shit-covered feet left at the bottom of the floor, just smoking.
Just smoking.
No fire can erase that stain.
and
The
with a
rest of you,
magnifying glass.
the rest of you turn and run as the creature starts pulling itself up out of the ground and just starts indiscriminately blasting its ray of fire at anything that moves, the various creatures. As you turn and run, as you run towards the tower, another figure comes running out of a side street trying to keep up with you. Drummond, who comes running out of a side street near everyone.
Shit. The character is... I am ready for this, I promise you. D'Angela Buffhorn.
Oh, look, that's D'Angela Buffhorn.
Sorry, as a character...
Drum's just getting his notes. He's got numerous amounts of backstory and notes for his
I
notes.
do.
Look, you can see that's obviously D'Angela Buffhorn. That's a famous silhouette now. D'Angela Buffhorn, so it is.
And what does
D'Angela Buffon is actually famous.
Really?
D'Angela Buffon is a half-orc wonder taster who used to travel around the place. D'Angela Buffhorn appears to you, and you may recognise them from various performances that have happened.
What are they famous for, Drummond?
As a wonder taster, they've been chasing taste around, but a bit like Mary Berry, like a food critic. Father was a famous chef, who was an orc. Mother was a human.
D'Angela Buffhorn.
Yes, there you go.
It's like running from a crisis, or like in like an apocalypse is happening, and everyone's running through the streets trying to get away, and all of a sudden stopping because you just realised Gordon Ramsay walked past. You're like, oh yeah, someone famous.
Exactly.
Oh my God,
that's exactly it. You've nailed it. Thank you very much.
A famous half-orc food critic bursts out of one of the side streets, running away from the carnage in the same direction as all of you.
Going,
God, what's going on? Oh, wait, shit, it's me, D'Angela Buffhorn. Get me to safety, please.
You can't just recognise yourself.
Don't you know who I am? But that's what happened.
Oh, my God.
Help
Yeah,
me.
sure.
You know who I am. Get me to safety. Shit.
Yes, come and run with us. Quickly, run this way.
I will. I'm going to do that. I'm going to follow you guys. You look like adventurers. Let's go.
I really admire your cooking.
I know you do. Everyone does.
Keep running.
Why are you
as we have
here?
this conversation.
I was trapped. Let's go.
We were tracking a wild taste and it confused you and you end up here, yes? Yes. They're tricky. Those tastes.
Correct.
Yes.
You escape up the steps towards the crumbling tower. Bursting through the door, the tower is just leaning off the side of the cliff, so it's hugely unstable. You clamber up the crumbling stairs and you enter a chamber from which there are 4 doors. All of them have a symbol of a triangle with an eye in the middle of it over all of them, all 4 of them. But otherwise, they all seem identical.
We should each pick a door.
No?
I know which one I'm going to pick. The middle one.
Okay, D'Angela, you.
I'll take the one on the left.
I'll take the
Wait,
one on the
D'Angela.
right.
D'Angela, there's 4 doors. Which one do you think is the middle one?
I'll take the
The
other
one in the middle. The one in the
There's
middle,
4.
motherfucker.
How can there be one in the middle? There's 4. That's physically and mathematically impossible. D'Angela, you sure are a wonder taster. Hot damn.
That's how I make my living. Let's go.
Okay,
D'Angelo.
Let's go.
Shmi goes to the other middle one that Smangela didn't go to.
Exactly.
All right.
Thank you.
I'll go on the one.
Okay.
I'll go in the one on the right.
Well, no, because we're all taking, because there's 4 doors, so we're all going to open a door, so you just hang back.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll hang back to see what happens.
There's going to be awful things happening behind these doors.
Let's do D'Angelo Buffhorn first, who strides up and opens.
Okay.
As is so often the way in this show, Drummond is the first one to stride up and open the door. Drummond, you open the door. There is a glow of magic envelops you. Could you make a fortitude save for me, please, as the room fills with light?
Oh, hey, whoa there. It's a fortitude, you see.
Yes.
That will be 16. Yow!
16. That does not beat the DC of 44.
Oh, shit! God damn!
As the light fades away, D'Angelo Buffhorn is gone, and sat on the ground where she once was is a baby half-orc wearing D'Angelo Buffhorn's clothes.
Fucking hell.
The next one to open the door is going to be Shmi. I think you said you were going to open you're going to go ahead and open the door. Okay, you open the door. Go ahead and give me a will save.
All right, will save it is. That's 7.
7. That does not beat the DC of 32. There is a swirl of green druidic magic floods out of this one, enveloping Shmi as it opens the door. And when it returns, what is left standing there is a stone golem. It very just slowly just lets go of the door and just lowers itself and just turns to look at everyone else. It is
damn! Can't believe you've ended one of Colin's characters with a golem there. That's some pretty spicy stuff there, dude.
Stone cold.
All right, Benzo, you open the next door. This one shakes and shudders
door on the left.
As a black hole on the other half seems to shake and starts to drag you towards it. Can you go ahead and give me a reflex save, please?
A reflex save? Why, yes, of course. Yes. 10.
10, not beating the DC of 33. The swirling portal on the other side drags you forward, and you are pulled straight through the door. It is into the planar rift, which I am going to roll a d20 to find out which plane of existence you are dragged to. You are dragged to 20. The Armageddon Echo. You emerge.
Splendid.
Shit.
So you emerge from the thing, and you appear to be standing on the shore on a nice sandy beach. It is a pleasant evening as you look around. You can see the sea lapping against you. You don't recognise the geography of anywhere, but it just seems very calm, very peaceful. You look up, and you can see a bright star in the sky. As you look up, as it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, until an enormous burning meteorite comes plunging towards you, as the Starstone crashes into the planet of Galarian, wiping out all life on the surface. You are vaporized instantly.
Could I make
a moment later?
See a mammoth?
You did not see.
That would have been the time to see a mammoth.
I never saw a mammoth.
A moment later, you step out onto a sandy beach on a pleasant evening. As you begin the
Are there
endless
mammoths? I
time
look
loop.
for a mammoth. I look around for mammoth. Where's the mammoth? I'll find him. I've got
You run
to
to search for a mammoth. You dedicate the rest of eternity to trying to find a mammoth in the 3 minutes you have before the meteor
And
hits.
I will find that mammoth. I will.
Old Tom's like looking at the doors, knowing that there's only one left, looks back at Beelzeboob and goes, well, I mean, surely this is the right one. I mean, we're going to make it. It's going to be fine. I'm just going to walk through this door and everything's going to be fine. One of these must be the way out of here. I'm battling it. Okay, I'll just push this door. Hey, fella. Tell him a story, won't you?
You reach
Yes.
out and you open the door, and the door just opens. And on the other side, you can see there is a room. Standing in the very center of it is a stone pillar on which there is a crystal ball stood upon it. But nothing happens otherwise as you open it.
I'm okay. I'm all right. Hey, it's the right one. Come on through.
You step through the door. A pit opens underneath you. Make a reflex save.
Now I noticed that the DCs were getting slowly lower, so by the time it had gotten to me, maybe a 24 would have beaten it.
Ooh. A 24 saves you from the bottomless pit. Hangs on by his fingers.
Unbelievable.
Beelzebub, you're able to move your way around the pit without falling in.
Beelzebub smacks him on the back as he's like, and just goes, "Well done, buddy!" And I smack him on the back.
And
that's it. No, like if it's
cool. All right.
Yeah.
You slap him
All
on
right.
the back. So well done.
You're not pushing him into the pit.
Well, if
It
it's
was
enough force to
unclear.
hit him into the so you know.
You flicked that towards Dan, and Dan just bounced that right back to you and went, "Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do that,
I'm
Ross."
doing your dirty work for you.
Hey, Mr. Sir. Hey, I will give you all of my goddamn onyx if you help me up out of this pit here.
You're up, aren't you?
And I'm hanging on by my fingertips.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were hanging off the edge.
Oh, that's why you hit me on the back, because you were trying to push me in, you fiend.
No, I wasn't. No, I thought you'd already got up. That's why I was congratulating you. I pulled you up.
Okay, you pull the poor little halfling up out of the pit.
Whew. Thanks.
You're welcome. Now let's get out of here.
Oh, I'm scared now. Everything's
Don't
an
worry.
enemy.
You're with me, Beelzeboob Bixby the Third, and I know everything.
And then I go to the crystal ball and I request Grandma Boots.
Okay, you reach out for the crystal ball, you pick it up, it slips from your fingers, rolls off the thing, lands on the floor, and just shatters into 1,000 pieces on the floor. A moment later, there is a flicker, and the shattered face of Grandma Boots appears in all of the different shards on the floor. Looks up at you. Beelzeboob.
Yeah, Grandma. Yes. Hello.
Is something gone wrong?
Yes, so all of the people were murdered, apart from this man here, my bestest friend.
Hello there. We're sure our best of friends. I'm sure he ain't going to kill me by accident. All right.
Right. Well, looks like we'll have to get you out of there, Beelzeboob. It's a shame. Do make sure that you leave the crystal ball where it is. It's absolutely priceless.
Yes, I've left it exactly where it is.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I knew that you wouldn't let us down on this, at least, Beelzeboob. All right, come back to the Arcanidarium. Maybe adventuring isn't for you. We can see what else we can do. With that, a beam from the giant iron creature hits the side of the tower, and the whole ceiling starts to crumble in. Grandma Boots holds out a hand and waves, and Beelzeboob glows for a moment and then just vanishes from existence. Old Tom, you are left in the crumbling tower as it all starts to crumble around you.
Oh, well, looks like I'm up a river without a paddle again. I'm sure that Beelzeboob's gonna come back for me. He's a good man now. He said he weren't gonna leave me. He called me his best friend. Oh, boy. Oh, I see the roof's caving in now. Oh, I'm just dodging ceiling. It's just spreading the floor there. Oh, that pit's looking mighty tasty. I'm sure. And in a second now, he gonna come back with his magic. His magic.
Nice.
Can't believe that you left the baby behind. That's the darkest thing of all of this.
It's just left everyone behind.
A little while later, Beelzeboob is sat outside the precipice quarter, as a group of knights and city watch are going around, sort of taking stock of the injured as the people are being brought out on stretchers. You see, two of them are talking. One says, "Yes, Captain, it was quite bad, but it looks like somebody activated the ancient Golgomar, the Guardian. It is roaming the Precipice District, killing anything that it can find. In time, it will simply wipe out all life in the Precipice District and then return to its rest. So it is going to wipe out most of our forces, but it will wipe out all of the creatures as well. So on balance, the Precipice Quarter has been restored, I suppose. But will, oh my goodness, Aradon, forgive the amount of life that was lost in its turn."
I was, no, don't worry. Sorry.
You got the main man turns and looks at you, and he's got a man with dark hair and a short cropped beard. He says, "What are you saying, son?"
No, I was just saying that I survived the Precipice Quarter, saved many of my friends' lives. However, they died.
He nods and says, "Well, it's Captain of the Guard, Winslow Starborn. I thank you for your service." And he reaches out and just shakes Beelzeboob's hand, turns away, and as he walks away with the other guy, he just goes, "Get this guy out of here. What on earth is he doing?"
Beelzebub just looks at his hand and smiles and goes,
"Am I really your guy?"
with excitement.
"That's not what he said, Father." And we cut back to the club where the dwarves are all staring at you, completely confused about the story that you had just told them. And as you finish up, the other members of the Danger Club come to retrieve you to return back to the dance floor. And you make your way back out to some more drum and bass to pick up where we were on episode 99. And that is where we leave it for the story of Beelzeboob Bigsby the Third. A huge body count.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous.
Old Tom is alive and he is coming for you. That's the fucking. That's it. He's gonna have made it out.
Heart as black as onyx.
Old Tom and the baby are not technically dead. And Boom Bang Bang is out there.
He grabbed the baby and he's out there doing
That's old.
So was that the origins of
with a baby?
Was that the origins of Bang Bam Bam?
I guess. Who can say?
Because that's what I thought you were going with. I thought you were going with like every person that came out is like one of my children that I use in the shops.
I mean, some of it was that.
Because the rock golem was one of the children.
Sure, yeah.
I like.
So it's actually a lizard folk called Shleem. That's what the rock golem actually was.
Imprisoned inside it.
That's amazing.
Oh no!
And refers to me as father.
Yep.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks, everyone. It's been lots of fun.
Thank you.
Take care.
We're all just really knackered now, so we're like,
shy.
Dangerlings, it's like 1:10. So
yeah, late night record. All right, big up yourselves. Thank you for listening.
Love you guys. It's been lots of fun.
Thanks,
and
guys.
we'll do a live show again soon.
Remember to hit that subscribe button.
All right.
Bye.